What's happening, guys? Leia is out, and whilst I won't have footage because we haven't seen her in Grand Arena, this is something I've been thinking about in terms of Leia counters for Grand Arena when you face her. So, as we know, I'll bring up Leia's kit just so you guys can actually see here. And as you know, Leia is surprisingly decent on defense, but then again, any new GL, any new character tends to be good for a few weeks to months. It's just the nature of the game. Now, in terms of Leia's kit, she is gaining ultimate charge whenever an enemy turn or Leia's turn ends, and they have a stack of fearless, and then 1% whenever a rebel ally damages what the heck called to action. She is also going to be dealing true damage and all of that fun stuff that's disgusting, really powerful. Her basic, we already kind of know what it does. It's a buff, dispel, all of that fun stuff. It's an assist, whatever. We then have her special, which is like true damage again. Dazes attackers, staggers healers and supports, and tanks get buff immunity for 1 turn. Also reduces speed. We then have her dispel or debuff, so remove 100% TM from target of an ally, and all of that fun stuff. And then on top of that, we then have her lead, which is giving additional speed. It's giving mastery, max health, max protection, and all of this fun stuff. Now, there is something here, guys, which I think we can work with. So basically, from what I've seen in all the testing of Leia as of so far, is the second Drogon dies, the team doesn't have the damage to necessarily kill you off. The problem is a lot of the teams that we're seeing are just dying a little bit too soon. In terms of the counters which are out there, Sith Eternal Emperor can work, SLKR can work, Jabba works really nicely, Rey can work in some instances, as long as you time her ultimate right. And then we've also got, you know, Lord Vader kind of fails. And that makes sense because there's quite a bit of anti-Empire in Leia and in her kit. So, guys, here's the thing. Here are my 2 counters that I would like to see people try in Grand Arena. Now, they may not work, but based on my thought process and based on what I've seen, I can see this working quite nicely. The first one is actually Starkiller. I feel like Starkiller could work, especially if you have Vader lead. Don't go Palpatine lead. I think Vader lead is the way to go. And the reason for this is he's going to get so fast. Like, I would suggest even remodding him for speed. So, for example, my Vader is sitting at 256 right now. And that's not even that fast for Vader. So 256, he's then going to gain 16 for himself. He's going to gain 8 for Knife's Sister. So he's going to be at 280 speed. He's then going to gain 8 for Leia. He's going to gain 8 for R2. He's going to gain 8 for Drogon. And then he's going to gain 16 for the Jedi in the team. And if they have a second Jedi, which they probably will do, he gains another 16. So we're looking at 336 speed. Then you factor in, guys, that Starkiller's unique will be in play. So they're going to be gaining 35, so they're going to gain 70. All of a sudden, Vader is 406. Now, this is why I'm suggesting that you potentially make Vader a little bit faster. Like, let's say, for example, instead of being 256, he was 280 or 290. Let's just add on another 20 speed, 420. And if he was 300, we add on another 20, and he's almost 500 speed. And this is why I think this could potentially work. Because Vader's going to go, and guys, if you don't remember, Vader did get a rework a while ago. If the target is Jedi or Rebel, this attack can't be evaded or resisted by Jedi or Rebels. So here is the thing, guys. You're going to be able to just straight up ability block the team. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing in Leia's kit that's going to be preventing that. It's all about cooldown manipulation, not necessarily prevention of taking turns. And as soon as Vader goes, Starkiller is going to be assisting, which is really nice. The other thing, and the other reason why I think this could work really well, is Vader has a Dispel on Merciless, so if you know, Leia goes and Leia, you know, does her thing, and R2 stealths and all of that fun stuff does happen before you go. You have that opportunity to drag Jogan out of stealth and just to target him down. Now, there is a little bit of a worry about ultimate charge and how that affects it, but I really do think there's potential here. If you're wondering, I got Knife Sister here. The Inquisitor's already, there's a full team. So basically the idea is I'm trying to make Vader as quick as possible, and I feel like the second taunt with Knife Sister could be quite nice. It could be quite nice. Visas is just filler. Plo is there for the offense down on the AoE. I don't really want to be pulling Kanan away. I still think Kanan would be the best. But Kanan's now used with either Leia or Phoenix, so it makes sense that Plo Koon goes in here. But honestly, you can run any Jedi, maybe even Barriss, if you really wanted to. I don't know. I don't really think the Jedi really matters too much. The other thing is, if you go ahead and you do apply the Force Repulse, you have your second opportunity to dispel buffs. Again, the reason the Leia team works so well is because everyone's going to be stealthing, everyone's going to be, you know, targeting, so you're going to be targeting Leia and juicing everyone up. But I really think you can get around that. And the nice thing is Vader's going to be constantly ability blocking. Vader's going to be extremely, extremely quick. And then on top of that, you have Starkiller, who's going to be ramping up, giving you that counter chance once he does his ult, and hopefully dealing with them. So this is my first team that I think could potentially work against Leia. Now the second team is GI and Reva. Now I think this will be more consistent in TW, because GI is basically just going to insta-kill one of the two Jedi, so you're going to lose the tank. Because as we know, guys, if you have GI's Omicrons, his special here, Ready to Die, is an insta-kill on any Jedi with 6 stacks. So as soon as it gets 6 stacks, GI comes in, he insta-kills, and that makes life easy. Outside of that, it could be a little bit difficult. It's going to really rely on time with Fifth Brother. I think you'll need him to be extremely quick, so that you can get that dispel instantly and then go in with GI and Reva and just decimate the team. I really do think this has potential. I'm more inclined to say this could be the way to go, but I'm really interested to see this one. And the other benefit is if we do see Starkiller being used down the line for Leia, potentially. I mean, I don't even know if Leia's going to end up on defense long term. It may just be a short term thing. But if that does happen, and we do see that happen, there is a real chance that Jabba gets pulled off defense, and Jabba then goes to Rey. So then you have Jabba killing Rey, and then you have Starkiller killing Leia, or Reva killing Leia, either or. These are both really cool counters. Other stuff that I feel like it could work, I'm a little bit undecided. I've seen some testing with Jedi Knight Revan and Friends and Cow and all that. I just don't know. I have more of a feeling that could potentially work a little bit better in TW if you did it with Mace Omicron in there as well. Maybe that would work. You could do Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Cow, Jedi Knight Luke, Mace, insert other, because you have that constant shatter point, which is allowing you to get around characters, and also let's not forget that it's dispelling stealth. So I feel like that could work in TW. And the other one is General Skywalker. I feel like General Skywalker could potentially work. I would also be interested to see if some form of like hybrid General Skywalker could work, where we do like Gas, someone else, and a couple of other characters. But yeah, these are the two teams that I think will have the biggest probability of winning. Obviously, I can't test, it's not Grand Arena, guys. But if I do face her, I will be trying this out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Glum, and as always, guys, have a glummin' day.